Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are just going to be doing some dried herbs and tea. I'm going to show you guys how I do it. It is so easy. I do have a dehydrator, but you could just leave it out on a tray. And depending on where you live, if you wanted to, you can leave it in the sunshine outside and it will dry nicely as well. Some people hang it from bunches. It really depends on where you live. I don't have that option. So I always dry with my dehydrator and I use it in pretty much all my meals. All my herbs are dried up when it's not summertime because I can't grow things all year except a little bit of basil on the windowsill. And as you can see, I use whatever jars are available to me, whatever I have, that even like pasta jars, little beet jars, like anything I can find, I just keep it because I'm always going to be using it for my dried herbs and teas. So don't get me wrong, I do like to buy a variety of different teas, especially from Amazon and health food stores, just to have a variety. And it's also really healthy to have different types of teas in your diet. But I do like to make sure that I'm having all my dried teas first from the backyard, or at least having that mostly. So I started drying my herbs in the dehydrator. So that's what is in here. We have lemon balm in here and oregano right now. So yeah, I just keep it on overnight and I'm about to check it. Oh yeah, this is totally done. I probably could have turned it off through the night, but obviously I was sleeping. But yeah, I mean, they dry up really quickly and I just have them spread out on each tray. I try not to overload each tray because when it's fresh, it's like really bushy. That way it dries quicker, because I found that overloading it will actually take a lot longer. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. So all I do to get my herbs and my tea ready to go is wash them really good. I usually, rinse them like 3 times, rinse them really well, making sure that no bugs, no soil, none of that stuff is still left on there. And then I will go ahead and add it to some dish towels and dry off all the excess water. And then I just place it on each tray. And like I said, I don't like to overload it because it will take longer to dry. So I just space everything out and put it right on the tray. And then each herb and tea will dry at different times. So you just have to be mindful of how long you're putting it in, but you'll get to know that as you go along. So that's it, super easy. Once it's dry, put it in any jar I have and I just label it with whatever I have, even masking tape. It's just easy when it's away in the cupboard to quickly look and see what it is without having to open up each jar. And that is it, super easy and simple. Okay, so now moving on to these easy, very simple Mary's Mini meals. I'm just showing you pretty staple meals that I have quite often. Okay guys, sorry about the background noise, the dishwasher is on, but these are the veggies that I'm going to be having with my rice. It's day 1 of the rice mini. I just have cauliflower, broccoli, and some Brussels sprouts, and they are frozen. I'm just water sauteing them. I'm going to add some onion powder, garlic powder, and a little bit of smoked paprika, and that's pretty much it. As far as salt goes, I will add it when I am actually eating it and serving it. I won't add it in right now, but I do have a little bit of salt in my diet. So that's what I'm having. And then I'm just doing some regular basmati rice, I believe is what it is. And it's just a big, huge bag that I got from Costco. And we were making it in the pressure cooker because it's really quick and easy that way. Okay, so just having my coffee. Yes, I still have coffee, just black in the morning. And then I usually will have one in the late afternoon. And then also I drink Dandy Blend, which is a coffee alternative made of dandelions, and I believe chicory root. So you can buy that on Amazon or any health store, but it's really, really handy when you're trying to cut down on your coffee consumption. So there's my seasonings. I'm just going to get it nice and hot, give it a mix, and it won't take very long to cook up even though it's frozen. It's pretty quick. I don't like my vegetables mushy, so I do like them a little bit more on the crisp side. But yeah, I'm just going to do, I don't know, I'm just used to doing a 50-50 plate, McDougall style. I do half of my rice or starch of choice and then my veggies, so my non-starchy veggies. And this is what I'm choosing for my, I want to say brunch because I don't really have, like I eat so late, so it's probably going to be a brunch. I'm just getting it prepped and ready before I get super hungry. That way I'm not tempted to have anything else. It's already made and ready to go. So probably around like 10:30, 11 o'clock, I might have my breakfast and lunch together. Sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, it will be held off till like 11:30, 12. So it's more of a lunch. Really depends on how my day goes and if I'm hungry or not. I just follow my body's cues and I don't really necessarily pay attention to the clock. It's when I'm hungry, that's when I'm going to have my breakfast or lunch, brunch, whatever you want to call it, and go from there. Okay, so I'm having broccoli, cauliflower, and just some white rice. It's just a basmati rice, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna add a little bit of soy sauce and a little bit of hot sauce, and that's all I did, and that's what I'm gonna have for my brunch, breakfast, and lunch. And then I'll have the same thing for dinner time. And then if I'm feeling like a snack, I might use the rice. Sometimes I add cinnamon to it and just eat it like a sweet dessert. I know it sounds weird, but on a mini, that's what I like to have if I'm doing a rice mini. And that's pretty much all I'm going to be having. It's going to be really, really filling. And I'm actually not even that hungry right now, but I don't want to eat too close to the time that I leave for the gym. I just went on a really huge walk with the dog. It is still pretty chilly. I think it's only like 3 degrees out there, but the sun is shining and it's not windy, so I was able to get in a nice walk. And that is all for the morning anyway. Kind of boring, but that's what I'm doing. And I'm feeling really good so far. So I do add the soy sauce and the hot sauce to my food, and I do get a sensation in my mouth, and sometimes some phantom tastes do come. But since I had COVID, I lost my sense of taste and smell. Smell is coming a little bit, it's coming along a little better than taste, I would say. I do get whiffs of things, and then it comes and goes, but I do get senses of smell here and there. It's just not very strong. Now, taste, it was coming back slowly, and then all of a sudden it went away again. It's there sometimes, and I do get a hint of things, but I do rely mostly on other people to try things for me when I am recipe testing at this time and hoping for the best. But yeah, I mean, it was January that I got COVID, and I still haven't gotten my sense of taste back. So I don't know if it's gone forever or if there's some hope, but I'm still hopeful. So let's leave it at that. Okay, so I felt like a snack because we were out all day and I went to the gym. I needed a snack, so I just have rice and I have some cinnamon on there. I did put a splash of milk just to make it a little bit more mushy. And then I have my bell pepper, and that's what my snack is going to be. Delicious. And then for dinner, of course, I have more rice that I'm making, and I'm just going to throw that into my pressure cooker. It is the easiest way to cook it, and I find that I can cook a whole bunch of rice in one shot and it tastes really good. I also have to cook extra because I need to bring it for work lunches, and I do 12-hour shifts, so I do have to bring quite a bit with me. So I just pop that in, no seasonings, because again, I like to eat it with cinnamon as a snack, so I'm not going to add any salt or anything to it. Just cooking it up on the rice setting, and that's pretty much all I'm going to do for that. This is the broccoli that I'm using. I'm just going to pop that into a pan with some Brussels sprouts, and that is what I am going to be enjoying with some seasonings along with my rice. So I'm just using frozen veg, frozen Brussels sprouts, and frozen broccoli. It's just easy for me, and I'm not going to have any food waste because I'm only taking what I need and throwing it in a pan, and I water saute all the time. Sometimes I add seasonings, sometimes I don't. Really, it depends on my mood. And that's pretty much all I am doing for most of my meals. I'm just using quick and easy frozen veggies. Sometimes it's canned veggies, and I'm using a lot of spinach and greens like that, salad greens as well, that I'm mixing in my rice for my mini days. And that is pretty much it. Super simple, quick and easy meals, makes you feel really full for a long time, and will kind of reset your taste buds. Well, with me, my taste buds are already reset sort of by COVID, but for normal people, your taste buds will be reset and you're not going to be craving a lot of, the sweets and the unhealthy treats that we are normally indulging in. The Mary kind of cleanses your palate and gets you off to a good start. So I always have many videos about the Mary's Mini. I have a playlist. I have some info. Go to Dr. McDougall's website if you want further information. It is really, really easy to do, and you will drop some weight as well because you're just simplifying your meals and you're not overeating. So that's it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got some inspiration with these quick and easy Mary's Mini meals if it's something you're thinking about doing. And I hope you got some inspiration with the drying of the herbs and teas, because really it is very easy to grow and you can use it all winter long. And even if you live in a place where you don't have long winters like me, it's still nice to have it in a dry form, just in case you're running out and you can't grow it all year. You've got that option of it being dry. So thanks so much for watching again. Thank you for the support on the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks again, and have a great week ahead.